हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल सिविल इंजीनियरिंग नोट्स चेंजिंग द वे ऑफ लर्निंग। स्वागत है आप सबका। अब हम बात करने जा रहे हैं सिविल इंजीनियरिंग सब्जेक्ट सॉइल मैकेनिक्स का पार्ट 4 लेके। यहाँ पे मैं सॉइल मैकेनिक्स का कुछ थ्योरी पार्ट डिस्कशन करूँगा। तो देखिए, important relationships between soil parameters. The important relationship between soil parameters are given below. Relation between void ratio and porosity. Void ratio E and porosity N. तो void ratio E equal to N अपन 1 माइनस n। ये वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूमेरिकल मैथमेटिक्स में बहुत ही हेल्पफुल होगा। नंबर 2, रिलेशन बिटवीन पोरोसिटी एंड void रेशियो। पोरोसिटी n, void रेशियो e। n इक्वल टू मतलब पोरोसिटी इक्वल टू void रेशियो अपन 1 प्लस void रेशियो। ये भी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। इस फार्मूला को अप्लाई करके न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन का सॉल्यूशन निकलेगा। उसके बाद नंबर 3, रिलेशन बिटवीन void रेशियो, डिग्री ऑफ सैचुरेशन S and water content W and specific gravity of solids G। यहाँ पे वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट W इंटू G इक्वल टू S इंटू E। एक्चुअली WG इक्वल टू SE। यहाँ पे W वाटर कंटेंट, G स्पेसिफिक ग्रेविटी, S डिग्री ऑफ सैचुरेशन, E मतलब void रेशियो। नंबर 4, रिलेशन बिटवीन ड्राई यूनिट वेट, बल्क यूनिट वेट एंड वाटर कंटेंट। WS इक्वल टू W अपन 1 प्लस W। नंबर 5, यहाँ पे करेक्ट आंसर है। नंबर 5, रिलेशन बिटवीन ड्राई यूनिट वेट, स्पेसिफिक ग्रेविटी, void रेशियो एंड पोरोसिटी। यहाँ पे रिलेशन गामा D इक्वल टू G इंटू गामा W इंटू 1 माइनस n। नंबर 6, रिलेशन बिटवीन सैचुरेटेड यूनिट वेट, स्पेसिफिक ग्रेविटी, void रेशियो और पोरोसिटी। ये भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट। नंबर 7, रिलेशन बिटवीन सबमर्ज्ड और बाउंड यूनिट वेट, स्पेसिफिक ग्रेविटी एंड void रेशियो। ये वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। The similar relations as discussed above may be obtained in terms of densities by replacing gamma to rho. Determination of properties of soils. The method of determining those properties of soils which are used in their identification and classification are as follows. Determination of water content. The water content of a soil sample may be determined by the following method. Determination of water content. वाटर कंटेंट डिटरमाइन करने के लिए नंबर 1 तरीका ओवन ड्राइंग मेथड. very important. This is the most accurate method of determining the water content. According to this method, water content is calculated from the following equation. W equal to M2 minus M3 upon M3 minus M1 into 100%. यहाँ पे M1 mass of container with liquid, M2 mass of container with liquid and wet soil, M3 mass of container with liquid and dry soil. Sand bath method. Number B. This method is field method of determining rough value of the water content. Where the facility of an oven method is not available. ये एक्चुअली जहाँ पे कंस्ट्रक्शन का काम चलेगा वहाँ पे फील्ड पे करा जाता. कैल्शियम कार्बाइड मेथड. नंबर C. Calcium carbide method. This method is especially suited where water content is to be quickly determined for the purpose of proper field control, such as in compaction of embankment. Very important. Picnometer method. This method is also a quick method of determining the water content of those soils whose specific gravity is accurately known. This method is suitable for coarse-grained soils only. Very important. Determination of specific gravity. The specific gravity of soil solids may be determined either by a density bottle method or by a picnometer method. The density bottle method is the most accurate and suitable for all types of soils. The picnometer method is used only for coarse-grained soils. According to this method, the specific gravity of the soil solids is given by G equal to M2 minus M1 upon M2 minus M1 plus M4 minus M3. M1 mass of picnometer, M2 mass of picnometer and dry soil, M3 mass of picnometer, soil solids and water, and M4 mass of picnometer and water. Determination of particle size distribution. The percentage of various size of particles in a given dry soil sample is found by the mechanical analysis which is performed in 2 stages: sieve analysis and Sedimentation analysis. This sieve analysis is done if all particles do not pass through a square opening of 75 micron, मतलब 0.075 mm. This sieving is performed by arranging the various sieve one over the other in the order of their mesh openings. The largest aperture sieve being kept at the top and the smallest aperture size at the bottom. The smallest sieve size according to Indian standard is 45 micron, मतलब 0.045 mm. According to Indian standard, the sieves are designated by the size of the aperture in mm. For example, in a 2 mm sieve, each hole is a square with its side 2 mm. It may be noted that sieving is not practicable for grain size smaller than about 75 micron. The sedimentation analysis, which is based on the Stokes law, is used to determine the grain size distribution of those soils whose grain size is finer than 75 micron. The sedimentation analysis is done either with the help of hydrometer or a pipette. The sedimentation analysis is done either with the help of hydrometer or a pipette. The analysis is based on the assumptions that the soil particles are spherical. Particles settle independent of other particles and the neighboring particle do not have any effect on its velocity of settlement. Walls of the jar in which the suspension is kept also do not affect the settlement. This sedimentation analysis gives the particle size equivalent or effective diameter. The upper limit of particle size for the validity of the Stokes law is about 0.2 mm and the lower limit of the particle size is about 0.0002 mm. मतलब इसका रेंज 0.0002 to 0.2. mm effective diameter Stokes law no longer remains valid. The hydrometer method of sedimentation analysis is used to determine the density of soil suspension. The hydrometers are generally calibrated at 27 degrees Celsius. If the temperature of the soil suspension is not 27 degrees Celsius, a correction for temperature should be applied to the observed hydrometer reading. In addition to the correction for temperature, two more corrections are to be applied to the hydrometer reading. Correction for meniscus always positive, and correction for dispersing agent always negative. The pipette method is the standard sedimentation method used in the laboratory. In order to have proper dispersion of soil, a dispersing agent is added to the soil. According to Indian standard, the dispersing solution used in a pipette method for the determination of size of particle consists of 7 grams sodium carbonate, 33 grams sodium hexameter, phosphate and 1 liter distilled water. A soil sample may be well graded or poorly graded or uniformly graded. A soil is said to be well graded when it has good representation of particles of all sizes. A soil is said to be poorly graded if it has an excess of certain particles and deficiency of other, or if it has most of the particles of about the same size, non-uniformly graded soil. So guys, it is much for today. अगर आप हमारा चैनल पे नया है तो चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। थैंक यू।